This is an absolute essential piece of equipment for all riders during their professional careers. It's a wet bag, and effectively it's just got a lot of clothing and spare shoes should the need arise during any race. Each rider generally has two, and they can leave them with their main bikes that go back to the service course after each big stage race. Now this one is Rowe of Team Skies, who's here at the Vuelta and will be shortly showing us what he's got in his rain bag. Now, like with most things, Sky have taken things to a new level with their marginal gains theory. So this one, not only is it named with the rider, it's also named with the various different jackets, gloves and different items of clothing that they need. Why does that make any difference? Well, effectively when a rider comes back from the bunch and asks the mechanic on the side of the car what he wants, not only can he go back and find the name of the rider very quickly, he can also get the exact item of clothing out just as quickly as well. So then they can get set on their way and back into the bunch as soon as possible. But why does each rider need two rain bags? Well, the simple reason is it's one for each of the team cars. Generally at these bigger races, you'll have two team cars from each team travelling behind the bunch. Now the reason for that is team car A, as you can see here, is the first one from Team Sky. The number 4 is because they're the 4th in the convoy, and that's done on the first rider from each team on the general classification. So currently here in the Vuelta, the first car is Astana, courtesy of Vincenzo Nibali, who's currently in the red jersey. And this car will be sitting behind the May peloton, but they've also got a second team car, which is at the moment 4B, and that's the car that will go up behind a breakaway should Sky get somebody into that group. Likewise on the mountain stage, where the peloton completely splits up and there's groups over the road, car 4A will sit behind their team leader, which at the moment is Rigoberto Urán. Car 4B will lag behind one of the grupettos, which could contain one of the bigger riders, the likes of Rowe, who have done a lot of work earlier on. So that means that wherever you are on the road, you've always got a car behind you with your rain bag should the weather suddenly change. So what exactly is in a rider's rain bag? Well, kindly Rowe is doing his first Grand Tour here at the Tour of Spain. He's going to rummage through it for us. I mean, it's fairly obvious, I guess, because Team Sky's bags are marked up, but how many jackets and gloves have you got inside there?
Well, we've got quite a lot, you know. I think it's like 20 odd degrees, 30 degrees, so you can think past these type of things, but you know, the weather can change so quick, so we're sort of equipped for all weather. Everything's labelled up so you know what's where, so whoever's mechanic in the back can get it straight away. So we just got first things first, shoes. So they're in the top part here. In a crash or anything can happen. Cleats get broken or buckles ripped off, so you got your shoes straight away in there. And we got jerseys. So that jerseys and rain capes. So we got a short sleeve rain cape, a long sleeve rain cape. Just keep it real. Then we got gloves. So again, it may seem stupid to have 2 or 3 sets of gloves in here, but you just never know. So we got 2 sets of gloves, one for the rain and one for the cold. And then warmers, we just got leg warmers, arm warmers, knee warmers, a couple of sets in there. Again, think that you'll ever put leg warmers on a day like today, but just equipped for all circumstances. What we got in here, I'm not really sure, we'll find out. Heavy duty rain cape, look at the size of that. So that'll get you through pretty much anything. That's sort of last resort type of thing. And it's nice to have a jacket like this in if you've got a hilltop finish, just to stick on at the top and roll down to the bus. And finally, shorts and jersey we got in there. I just leave them in there just in case I forget it. So on the way to a stage, so I know I've always got clothes just in case I need it. So pretty much all boxes ticked, so just in case anything happens, I think I should be right for the stage.
Is this something you use more in perhaps Tour of Britain than in a big mountainous race, or is it sometimes the weather change here a lot?
No, I think, yeah, like you say, Tour of Britain, classics and races like that, you're in and out of your wet bag quite a lot. Races like this, I'm hoping I don't even need to come back once and get anything from this, but like I say, you never know, the weather can change pretty quick, and I think shoes are probably the most important thing for this type of race. Whether a crash or tumble, whatever, just to have a spare set of shoes, you often change shoes.
Fastest, most exhilarating and rewarding events that you can do as a cyclist. Get it even slightly wrong and you can end up losing huge chunks of time. But how do you do a good team time trial? What makes a